The following video is brought to you in part by Yellow Jacket. 68 years of expertise built into every tool. I'm going to go ahead and announce who won the mystery prize.
Do it. Let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to tell you who won the prize, and then I'm going to show you what the prize is. Okay. The winner of the prize, and you don't get to see me choose them because it's on our email list, and I can't show you the email list because then you'd see everybody's emails, and I'm pretty sure that's probably illegal or something. So the winner is Corey Lambrecht, and that's Lambrecht, and he won the mystery prize.
Does my wife.
Oh, he's asking about my Deluxo Tech. It says, I'm really surprised you can make money on podcasting. Does your wife work? Well, you can make money on anything if you're good at it. That's what I say.
There you go. Congratulations, Corey.
Congratulations to Corey. Let's see what you won.
Oh, yeah.
Well, looky there. You see what that is? Can you see the screen? Can you see it at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is the Amp Probe IRC-110 infrared camera. And you own one, Corey.
So how many people are on the EWC giveaway? Have you looked?
Unique commenters, we have 44.
44.
So that 30 to 50 turned out to be right about
Pro 1 thermostats? Is that the one?
I know the Pro 1 thermostats. I wasn't a big fan of those just because of the way they looked. Just aesthetically, I didn't like them.
Yeah, our rep, man, he wants us. He keeps trying to push them. Come on, sell the Pro 1. Sell the Pro 1.
Why does he want a Pro 1 so badly?
I don't know. Well, he's a rep. He wants us to push it.
So who makes the Pro 1?
I don't know.
I see some of the guys are asking whether or not you're going to do HVAC on the side.
If I can avoid lifting a screwdriver, I'm going to do it.
I like the honesty, Ralph. I do like the honesty because we both got these questions. So are you going to do HVAC on the side? Are you still going to go out and do service calls? You know you're going to go out and do service calls every now and then. There's going to be situations that are unavoidable, like, I don't know, your ex-wife, one of my family members calls, my air conditioner.
Yeah, I'm still going to do warranty calls. The warranty calls I'm going to do, because it's only the right thing to do.
Well,
but the other pay calls, probably not. I have one guy that I might do work for, and that's the guy that I've been doing work for 20 years.
And is that the flipper?
Yep, that's the flipper. But he owns a daycare too. So,
well, I know how it's going to be. You're going to have the best of intentions, just like me. Like there's going to like 3 or 4 people I'd like to work with still. Keep working with them, and then they're going to call you on a day when you can't possibly go because you have other obligations. You'll be like, well, the hell with it. Call somebody else.
Yeah. And here's the sad part is I have people like Brent. I've sent Brent some calls already for his area. I have another guy that works a little north of me, but I have nobody in my town that I would actually trust to go take care of my customers.
That's funny. It's funny because Chad wrote, finally his poor customers have some quality service.
He must have been writing it as I was saying it, but it's the truth.
We got to hear this. There's a guy in there that says, Ralph, I know the real reason you're leaving the field, and I have to hear what this says.
I got to hear it too.
Because there's like a 74% chance this is false. Let's see it. I want to hear it.
I bet it's a 100%.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he just saying, I don't feel like crawling anymore. Maybe he's going to say that.
Yeah.
I never know.
Yeah. I forgot everything I knew.
It only took like 3 days.
Oh, pay the bills. Pay the bills.
No, that's a different guy.
Oh, that's Frank. I was like,
we're waiting for Deluxo Tech.
But I did get my first check.
Hey, nice, man.
They paid me for the first week.
Man, I do hope these guys understand it. We wouldn't be changing professions if we didn't think we could actually make money.
No, actually, another reason is some people ask me, and hey, you would be surprised how many guys come in there that agree with me and why I got out of the field. because they're like, man, I'm thinking about doing the same damn thing. Guys
Well,
has been in the field for a long time. And those guys, their knees are bad, their back is bad, but you know what? My knees are still good, my back's still good. I'm still pretty healthy.
He answered the question because of all the lawsuits that are coming in after the Zoom lock leaks.
Oh yeah. No,
So, yeah,
man.
74% true or 26% true or maybe zero.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not worried about the Zoom lock leaking.
Man, they're going to come into Ralph in 3 months. He'd be at Ed's, all settled in. He'd be like, what about these Zoom lock leaks? He'd be like, I never heard of no Zoom lock.
All right, not. Hey, I'm going to use my Zoom lock as a demo. So if guys want to try it in the field, I'll go over to their job and use it on their job.
Hey, you want to throw a little wrench in these plans right here? I'll go ahead and announce right now. I don't even have a Zoom lock.
Oh yeah, what did you do with your Zoom lock? I know,
I'm not telling anybody.
Tell nobody.
I'm not going to tell anybody. They can guess. I want to hear only negative guesses.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I sold it with my spleen to buy a truck. Let's see our guesses here. Chad Schaefer says, I sold a Zoom lock for meth. Getting warmer. You gave it to a college. No, I didn't give it to a college. Sold it for crack. I'll put that with the meth. So no meth or crack.
Sold it to the nipple piercing shop.
You gave it back to Sporlin. No, I didn't give it back to Sporlin.
No, but they were
get drugs. What's with the drugs, guys? Come on. Donated. Nope.
He'll get it by New Year's. You shipped it to yourself.
Oh, look, because Kaiser, I sent him a hat, and it took me like 4 months to get him his hat.
Oh, I know what I want to talk to you about. One of the teachers at the tech school came in today. He's like the one that works at night. And I was telling him about, us doing that podcast and telling everybody about, they only get $1,000 a semester.
Right.
Did you know that if you send something to them or if you just go in there to give it to them, it's technically not a donation because of their federal grants that they get? If you donate to them and say it's a donation so you can take it off your taxes,
right?
They can't accept it because of their federal grant money.
Wow. So if you give them something, you can't.
You can give it to them. No, you can drop it off to them, but you cannot say, I'm going to donate this. I need a receipt so I can get it written off my taxes.
Man, oh man.
You traded it for a sweet mic.
Well, let's see what we got here. A lot of drug guesses. That's true, Chad. I'm actually disheartened by this group of people here.
I know.
Evidently think I'm on not only drugs, but hardcore drugs. 6, let's see. Fix the, I don't know what that means. For some hookers? No for hooker. We got Charlie Sheen in the chat or something. Sold for a bottle of spreadable resistant. I think that's that stuff that Greaves talks about.
Yep.
Traded in for a used minivan. I like that. That's funny because I drove a minivan. Traded in for the sweet mic. No, I bought the mic with some of my tool money. Let's see.
From your podcast money, right? Oh, no, from the tool money. I saw it. Chad, he's a trip. We love Chad around here.
Oh, yeah. Send it to John Shoop. I was just talking about John Shoop the other day, but I can't tell you more about that because I'll disclose what a Zoom lock is. No, the Zoom lock's in a good place, and it has all the parties involved. I did it because I wasn't going to be using it as much, and I thought that Sportland would be better represented by where I sent it.
And Sportland agreed. They were happy about it.
They were ecstatic.
Yeah. They were like, good. Now that little son of a bitch will leave us alone. Not in those words.
I think it's kind of funny.
Bleep.
Well, that's what Sportland said. Thanks for throwing that steak in the yard so the dog will run away from me. That's what they said. John from Refrigeration Technologies will be on again in the next few weeks, actually, because he wanted to talk about something else.
Yeah, what was it? He was going to... Oh, the PoE problem. He had the solution. Nobody would listen to him.
Yeah. He said there's a big issue there, and he has a solution, and we're going to find out about it. Because I didn't think... Because we had gone about an hour. Usually our interviews go about an hour, and we split them up. Then we do our leads separately. So it had been about an hour, and it looked like he was going to go longer. I figured we should just wait. So he's actually coming back to interview next weekend. So you'll see it probably the week after.
Yeah. Now, Stony Creek, I ain't worried about it. It's hell.
Weird stuff happens all the time here.
All the time.
We ain't worried about it. Ralph can see it. How about you guys? It takes him about 20 seconds after we talk to.
Yeah, there's the smokeless logo. There you go.
The smokeless logo. Yes.
Corey.
Hey, Corey, man, you won the Amp Pro Mystery Prize, so I hope you were here when we announced that. It's kind of cool because that's the first time we've seen you, and I figured if you would have heard that, you would have probably said something at the time. Okay, that's a yes. Let's see. I want to hear what Corey says. I want to know if he heard it yet or not.
You on the pot.
On the pot.
Don't listen to Chad Schaefer. We can see you.
Oh yeah, Corey. Corey missed it, man.
Mhm.
Corey, you won. I'm going to read it right off the toolbox here because you can't see it. It's an Amp Probe IRC-110 infrared camera. So you won. And I have your email already because you're on the email list, obviously. So I'll send you an email and get your information. We'll send it out on Monday because my middle of the year pledge was to mail things on time.
The middle of the year?
Yes, because if I say New Year's, that's way off.
Wow. Well, Corey, take some cover. Hope you don't get blown away.
Yeah. Was he in Midwest? Yeah. Okay.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to refresh this and see how many people we have. We have 52.
Wow. What was there a while ago? Like 44?
Yeah, we started out at 44. So we got a few more. We got 8 more. So we're going to see who wins.
Now, you guys, this is the EWC BM Plus 3000. 3 dampers of your choice and an SBD. If you need to know how to set up the SBD, I have a video on that on my YouTube channel.
That's right. If you have any questions about these, you can call Ed Supply in Canton, Georgia, and ask for Ralph, and he'll walk you through the setup process, even if you have to stay on the phone with you all day long while you install it.
And that's right, I will. And I would tell you the number to Ed Supply, but it's on my phone under Ed Supply. I just have to click the info.
Well, there you go. Chad's already got the vid, so he's ready.
There you go.
Hey, Norman, Oklahoma for Corey, so he's over there where the Yorks come from. All right.
Oh, man, Norman always gets hit.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's the winner of the EWC gear. Hopefully you're in the audience tonight, but it's not required. Here we are.
If you guys are on Facebook, go ahead and go over to Ed Supply Canton and like the Facebook page. David Peterson.
All right. I don't know if I've seen him in here tonight, but David Peterson is our winner. I have to go find him over there. You are our winner. Hopefully he has some familiarity with zoning so he can appreciate it. I figure people that entered must have some kind of interest in it. So hopefully he does.
Around here, see what we could give away. We could give away the Infocom scale. No, wait a second. I thought I was going to sell that one. Yeah, I'm going to sell the Infocom
Well, that's
scale.
what you said. We should have never said. I'll tell you something. I talked to the guys from Quick Products. The Quick Products guys have sent me some boards and stuff to use as I needed them. And of course, I don't need them right now. So I said, hey, guys, do you want your boards back? I mean, you can give them to somebody else. He said, just to keep them. I said, well, we'll give them away. So that's something we'll give away too. But it's kind of a specific sort of thing too. A bunch of Quick Product stuff. But it's cool stuff.
Well, we can get Rector Seal to give us some stuff to give away. Some hard starts, some...
I got some. We're going to give those away too.
I have some hard starts too. I have some hard starts. We could probably talk James into giving us another Mighty Pump. They're desperate.
Chad kills me, man. You don't have to give stuff away. We still like you.
I
feel
need
like,
elite
it's a divorced parents because, we're trying to give stuff to you guys so you'll stay with us.
Yeah. We want you to like us, boys.
Yeah. We've just gone through a messy divorce.
Yeah. Well, Yellow Jacket's a sponsor of ours now, so we'll probably try to hit them up for some product.
The pork chop around the neck, Chad. That's right. So the dog can play with you. Yeah, so we got some cool stuff. We got those boards. We got kickstarts. If you want to, there's leak freeze in there.
Hang tight.
I'm not saying nothing about leak freeze. I'm not going to say anything good or bad about it.
What else I got over here?
I'm not going to say that I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it. But if you want it, we can give it away to you. And there's hard starts. Don't have any Yellow Jacket CO2 gauges.
On Facebook, and you saw me post those pictures of the furnace that was on fire. We're going to be interviewing the guy that sent me those pictures tomorrow for Tuesday's podcast.
Yeah.
Unless his bird ate his mic again.
I was going to say, if his birds will shut up.
Yeah. Do any of you guys know what NILOG actually stands for? The actual letters?
Excellent. Okay, go ahead.
I know. I'm going to let them.
Do you know what NILOG stands for? The actual letters. Come on, guys. You guys got Google? Come on.
I don't even think Google will tell them. They won't. Google
They'll
won't.
try.
Because the only one that knows the answer to that is John from Refrigeration Technologies and me. It's like the national treasure. When John was looking for a way to remove oil and grease from bolts, and he was going through all these things from all these different like oil companies and places like that, and he could never find anything. But he found a rejected thing from New York Life Oil and Gas, and it was the recipe for Nylog. And then, so that's how Nylog got its name, New York Life Oil and Gas. So there you go. We're gonna get Steve on the podcast.
Who?
Steve Lav.
Steve Lavamonier?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, we'll get him on there. Me and Steve are buddies.
Well, we're not buddies. I'm not buddies with Steve.
You're buddies with Steve, but
you are closer to Steve though, because you talk to him a lot.
Yeah.
There's an oil. Oh, is that because of the oil burners thing? Is that why you're saying that?
Yeah, Deluxe wants to know.
Yeah, Steve knows. He's just one of those guys. It's no BS. He just knows what he's doing. That's what I tell people. Whenever I see him on social media, Ralph is on Spohn payroll. Bam. You know it.
You don't tell him that. It's not true. I am not on Spohn payroll.
Wait a second. I saw a bunch of great people writing that. Ralph is I forget. I don't think I can even write the language they used. He's a stool for the man.
Yeah, but you know what? That's all right. That's all right. They can say what they want to about me. I don't care. I know the deal.
No.
But you know what? In this business, when you have to have connections. Do you know now, since I work over there where I work, at Ed Supply, my connections that I have made over the years through some of these manufacturers and stuff, they come in handy. Because before I came to work there, it would take, Evs was just in the normal queue as far as getting a response from Spohn. Now I can just call them and say, hey, I need this. Okay, we'll get it right out to you.
Hey, that's nice.
Sold to the highest bidder. Hey, man, sell out.
I always wonder about people that say stuff like that to people because, my God, everybody goes out to a job every day.
Everybody gets paid.
I know it. It's just
if you get paid from a job, you're a sellout and an ass kisser.
I told Ralph, I know I'm not going to go into detail about this, but I told you when you made that explanation, so people ain't going to understand that.
Which explanation?
When you made the video a while back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like, come on, man. That's anybody who's saying this stuff, they got an agenda that's not part of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All these people get up and go to work. If they can understand making money, then you know what?
Hey, there's only one way to pay your electric bill.
Yeah.
Unless you have found a secret way to print money.
I mean, you can print money. It looks bad.
Yeah. And if you hold it up to the light, it just doesn't work.
Is that Captain Crunch? No, that's not good.
Let's see.
That well, like I said, I just wanted to make you feel better because I know you made the video. Because when you make a video like that, you must be a little irritated at something, and don't even let them work. Don't let them bother you at all. Because these people are the exact same way. They just got a different agenda they're trying to push.
Oh, that's all it is. Oh yeah. Because believe me, if anybody is talking about anybody's product, there's some ass kissing going on there.
You better believe that's true.
There's a lot of ass kissing going on there.
But I'll say something about that subject right there, because God knows we don't need to talk about this anymore. Hey, look, that the damn iPhone guy's back.
I know. I thought Justin kicked him out of there.
He kissed his ass. No, man. Whoa, iPhones are good, man. All right, get out of here.
All right, yeah.
I hope I blocked the right guy.
Show me the money.
I can't even remember now. Anyway, just enjoy the podcast, guys. You know what? If you hear an ad on the podcast, it's people that are probably good for you to buy from, because we know the guys. We know they're good people. So try them out. That's what we say, right?
Yeah, and you know what? Some of these people actually overlap. You know, Jackson
Yeah.
Systems does zoning. EWC does zoning, but they're both good companies.
Absolutely right.
And, you know, we have Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. Whenever I got the okay from Yellow Jacket, because that's a company, everybody's had Yellow Jacket analog gauges at one
Oh,
point.
yeah. Hey, and believe it or not, fellas, Yellow Jacket has come on board. And Yellow Jacket has what product do they have, Zach?
Hold on a second.
And you know what? We're going to be talking about this product. Because now the man tooth.
It's the man tooth is what they have. So
Yeah.
but I've never used a man tooth before. And my intention with any tool that rolls in the door, because I know there's guys out there that say, y'all get free tools too much, you know, whatever. We don't care about you. Get out of the way. The free tools that roll in here, they roll out to you guys when I'm done with them. And y'all all know that. So
Yeah.
be happy. Whatever you see me using, you can go ahead. This is awesome because later I might own that. So the man tooth might be the best tool in the world. I've never used it before. I know the name needs some work. We all know the name needs work, but the tool itself might be the perfect tool.
That was the biggest drawback about that tool for me, the man tooth, the name. But it stood for manifold Bluetooth. Like John did with Nylog. His just sounded better.
Yeah, we have a man tooth fan here, Derek. Derek,
Hey,
needs his
you got
thermostat.
they have the new one now with the vacuum with the
Well,
micron gauge on it.
Well, let me show you. I'll show you real quick, guys. Since the Yellow Jacket was nice enough to send this bad boy out. Sorry for the noise. I'll show you the micron gauge. A lot of you are familiar with the actual man tooth, so that's what the pressure probes look like.
And you know,
And
that
it's nice
really
to have the pass through right here. It's kind of nice.
really doesn't look any different from the Testos, except for the color.
No, I have to look, and it says I see the USA flag on there, so it's different in a few ways.
Yeah.
And you have one of these things here. You have these, and they give you these little rubber bands or whatever. And I'll tell you something like this. This right here, that's relatively painful. It has a grip on it, which is good because Testo definitely does not have that.
Now, are those like the CPSs where when you put it on the, does it like move from like side to side?
I will tell you this from looking at what you described your problem as. If I take it, and I've done this a couple times, and I take my hands on either one of those, one side here, one side on the other side, and try to push it apart this way,
right.
It doesn't move.
That's what was happening with my CPSs, and it really was pissing me off because I spent a lot of money on those things.
And this is the vacuum gauge right here. So I know it's.
And the nice part, well, that's where your sensor is right there, though.
And you have this connector just like headphones.
Yeah, so that'll be all right.
Let's see. I didn't read the comments over here. You tell Bill Spohn to stop sounding like a robot reading from a script. Bill has that kind of voice, and I'm sure because it's his first podcast too, so he's going to get his style as time goes on. He's going to
get better. He's going to get better as time goes along, and then some of that is through the editing process too, because when there's big gaps or uhs and ohs and stuff like that, those get cut out, and the words get put together, and so that's where some of that sounds like as well.
I'll tell you something about Bill. There's a lot of podcasts out there, and there's a whole lot of HVAC ones now. But when you listen to Bill's, you got the most important part. You may not like his voice or something like that, but he's got the knowledge.
Yeah,
and that's not always in all the podcasts. So Bill's a good guy.
Portland will start working with Jim Bergman, and they can get the Testo airflow probes and Spohn to work together. That won't be an issue.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that Jim Bergman's kind of come along and he's done the Measure Quick thing. And what he's done is he's taken all the good things that he created previously for North Park and he's trying to put those onto other tools. So if he gets the right set of tools, this can be a pretty powerful combination. But I think a lot of people agree that it's probably got to be live measurements to really take it to the full effect.
Get Jim Bergman on again.
Well, he's only done like 15 podcasts so far. I'm sure he'll be back.
He's done more podcasts than we have.
Yeah, I know. He's got more episodes shared between, it's just us and Brian, really. Mm-hmm. And me on Tradesman, which is still us, essentially.
Yeah.
No, it'll be a breakthrough for him, even if it's a Testo probes. I know a lot of people are like, I hate the Testo probes. A lot of people like they're the greatest thing ever, but the range sucks is the biggest problem, I think, is with Testo probes. But even if he gets it to work with those, I mean, that'll be a nice step forward if they're live measurements.
Yeah.
If you can get them all to be in range at the same time.
Yeah. Any one of these, because you may like somebody's airflow probes over somebody else's, or somebody's, sensors over somebody else's. So.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Brent says that Jim's going to be on the Tool Pros podcast soon, so you can look for him there.
One of the counter guys said, "Hey, did you sell your 570s?" I said, "Why would I want a 4-port manifold?" And the guy that wanted to know was like, "Well, so you can pull a vacuum through it." And I was like, "Oh, wait a second. Now it's time to go talk to this guy." So I went over there and I blew him away, and I said, "Here, you need to go listen to Find Jim Bourbon. Go to True Tech Tools, look at the vacuum videos that he's done." And
they got a lot of good ones.
Yeah, you'll get away from that.
Well, he's got that. I watched a combustion video. That's where I learned about combustion, from watching their 2-hour video from True Tech Tools that he did. It's good stuff. Even his product videos he did for them.
That's where you got the dryer. That's where you got the dryer sheet. There's more chemicals in the dryer sheet.
I was listening to that, because if you think about it, how much crap is in that dryer sheet? And whenever that furnace is getting combustion air from like a laundry room or something, all that's going into the heat exchanger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You have all that burning, and whenever those chemicals burn, it forms some pretty awful stuff.
Yep. And that's what causes all the formulary corrosion, too. That's why there's no air conditioning in not laundromats, but dry cleaners. EcoZap. Now, all that stuff we all know what it is, right? The EcoZap stuff. It's like AC Renew, freaking Magic Frost.
What is? I never heard of EcoZap before.
You've never? Oh, that's because you got kicked out of HVAC Pro Talk.
I'm not in Pro Talk.
Yeah, there's a company in Dallas. I believe they're in Dallas. They're somewhere in Texas, and their company is called EcoZap, and they go out to these different houses and businesses, and they put this stuff in the systems, and they're pointing their little gun up there. Oh, look, we've lowered the temperature of the supply 10 degrees. Well, they started off at 65 when they first started the system up. You know what I mean? And then 10 minutes later, it's down at like 55. We've lowered that temperature.
Yeah, it is. It's because the guys, was it AC Renew that says that too?
Yeah. It's all the same stuff.
Yeah, but they go in there and they have the AC running and said, we're going to add the AC Renew now. And like the humidity is like 5 points less inside, and that temperature is 2 degrees. Well, it's 18 instead of 15. Well, God bless AC Renew.
God bless runtime.
Okay. Well, I think we rambled on long enough.
Yeah, I think so. Hell, we started at 9 o'clock. So yeah, we went on 45 minutes longer than we were supposed to.
Yeah, we certainly did. Well, we'll work on that next time, guys. Unless you enjoyed it, then we'll duplicate this.
Yeah. I had no place to go.
You're our focus group.
My casino days are over. So now I'm living on a fixed income now.
We'll cover that next time. How's that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, we appreciate you staying the whole time here. We got 30 guys that stuck around even after the giveaway was done, which is special, to say the least.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say my goodbye here, and I'm going to turn it over to Ralph. He'll say his goodbye.
Hey, guys, y'all take it easy. Keep watching for copycats.
Spohn, creating products that provide solutions so that your air conditioning and refrigeration needs are not only met, but exceeded. Offer the highest quality products, innovative solutions, and unparalleled support in the market.